This FM 104.3. Good to meet Taki.
Why that woman never break a convention? Fetch a matty.
Me too.
And I bring and enjoy.
Hey.
So far. More way. Me anger could take it out my kind there. Na obi fufuru bama ma wadi ball obi sumbo shisha na roba. Party no ya general secretary na wa be chairman. Ohwe ma sukonuma. Shisha leadership of their party. Shisha ho roba ay muntaka ay wofana ay harne dusu. Nwa wokan ay papaya ofi ay boy hoy wofana deputy ma shisha ho ofu ho poto there. One conscience. It will be an albatross around their neck for the rest of their lives. That statement is there. Our party painful to menyanado and repudiating.
When I knock at them.
I beg Kwame,
menu now.
So come to me share. Why you do man abba party mu asum party be muebodu. She shall one bapoto or pound wants to come there. A compromise situation now. What year ma? What to Abama Binuman or your president and nominees? How do you crumple when indeed we had been re-elected? Now buying another man paying nominees or the queer what to Abama we and then we'll go through. I hope pato. That's what I for you. You put out from the bus. I told you the leadership party, the minority leader today. I know him. Papa. Oba no say bring onto this position integrity and what are you implying? That the person you succeeded indeed occupied the position without integrity and the things you say you are bringing into the position. And to say I'm wesi anu so kubiwom important say ma either no change or some or kodo kwa me the mistake me the topic about facha mate
About topic.
kwa me hwe I on my Yazimba Queen Yazibu. Now put all your thousands and thousands of loyal listeners. Put them on notice. My maybe yes medsa. One can medicine. Now one correct him, Namusia. Why maybe Kwana or man paying Neguan Otto. Mobi Bayer or man paying Dada.
Sir Sabi Ofim.
Fantastic. Until Mamma Camo, Article 66, now called Clause 3. Also, the office of president shall become vacant. A. On the expiration of the period specified in Clause 1 of this article. Clause 1, what is there? A person elected as president shall, subject to Clause 3 of this article, hold office for a term of 4 years, beginning from the date on which he is sworn in as president. And see, office of president or vacant, not that term has expired. That is 3A, on the expiration of the period specified in Clause 1 of this article. B, that's where you mentioned part of it. If the incumbent dies or resigns from office or ceases to hold office under Article 69 of this Code, 69 here, impeachment and a removal from office procedure. A coin and then no be obey former president another office no vacant. Work for 4-year term. No way see.
No.
Another otsi a godo na ordinary ashben. In see a former president Mills. Another nankasa ordinary sasha katiasi. Do ordinary jumato. Another mbreshe begwa bibia prem wambani beye no so wa cheche e position 9 na wa cheche ni na that's right. Enti the minti mbreshe begwa gina do na weyin efie gwando ekwan na Kwame, there is this contention.
So then
that how can you have a system where somebody could have 2 pensions? What is pension? So a dictionary Shamam. But I can take you to the Black's Law Dictionary. Kwame, pension is clear. So it can Article 68 3. Also the president shall receive such salary allowances and facilities as may be prescribed by Parliament on the recommendation of the committee referred to in Article 71 of this Constitution. That is the Article 71 committee. But go down. 4. On leaving office, the president shall receive a gratuity. Gratuity is something voluntarily given. In addition, that Kwame, you've done some job for me. Yes. Receive a gratuity in addition to pension. In addition to pension, equivalent to his salary and other allowances and facilities prescribed by Parliament in accordance with Clause 3 of this article. In addition to pension, the man is on pension. Say echo, Kwame, a committee of experts, Dr. SKB Asante, new committee, a Juma Waye, ma was submitting one draft to Consultative Assembly. Under paragraph 33 of executive, under paragraph 33, the heading is perquisites. Perquisites invariably is also about the things you give, voluntary things you give in addition. And see, also, all the provisions, all the provisions relating to the perquisites of the president. Here, salaries, allowances, pension, and retiring benefits as set forth in the 1979 Constitution were endorsed. That is, the committee looked at the 1979 Constitution under the provision where those things were provided and endorsed it, which means that for embodiment or incorporation into the 1992 Constitution, and see, endorsed, subject to one clarification. The committee recommends that the pension and all the benefits payable to the president on his retirement from office, that's Article 44.4, which is the 1979 provision, should also be available to him on resigning his office. What is the rationale? This would serve as an inducement for the president to resign when it is in the public interest for him or her to do so.
Kwame, come to the issue.
I'm coming. I need to build all of this before I come to the issue.
Remember, this is radio, not a lecture class.
That's why I said I put all the lawyer listeners of this program, put them on notice.
Listen, listen, you're doing radio.
Yeah.
If you're not careful, you lose people's attention span. It's radio.
Yeah, fantastic.
So, to the issue.
Yes, Nti Kwame. Ma ken, me dey besi do there. When is one a former president? When? Ebina bring the Constitution, oche obi, wasum do man pain mu wetwum ko. On the amazing kama chair wo oye 66-3. Na mu wie no so matcha there. Sir obi oye man pain that there wetwum ema constitutional chede ya ya pension ya da mana ananyanya da bi pana wetwum ma ya pension ya da manen osa wo kwan do botuma abade won to no ti do aba e che nwe message am point kwa na Kwame sir wadarum ehwe 66.1 now. Also, a person elected as president shall, subject to clause 3 of this article, hold office for a term of 4 years, beginning from the date on which he is sworn in as president. Then down, a person shall not be elected to hold office as president of Ghana for more than 2 terms. Here is where the question is. Oya 66.2, is it consecutive? Or is it on credit basis?
It's not consecutive necessarily.
Kwame, that's where you have that's where I think that I depart from you.
So why don't we go to the Supreme Court?
But we are making a point here. So hold on. See, Kwamena, Obia, why impeaching? If you go to article Obia, high crime. That's if you come to 1 4, Article 2.4, Clause 4. Obia, why impeaching?
As president. No.
Why impeaching as president? Assuming he was impeached or removed from office in his first term. Are you saying that this person can come back?
Far-fetched. He wasn't removed. He wasn't impeached. He lost an election.
No. They all come into the category of past president.
Yes, but you say assuming he was.
No, Kwame. I mean, you have alternative him.
Kwame, but me say, at the end of the day, it will be an academic exercise.
That's why I said that.
It is Supreme Court.
I am putting Kwame. No. We should not just straight away without a certain exercise say that we are moving on to the Supreme Court. I'm saying.
So you are doing intellectual masturbation.
Kwame, you cannot categorize past presidents. Can you categorize past president that this one became past president because he resigned, or this one became past president because he was removed, or this one became past president because he lost an election after incumbency. Once you become a past president, you are a past president. It doesn't categorize. And it treats, once you have become a past president, you are all treated alike. So my point is, Sir Obi, Sir Parliament, ABR, we bu constitution do. Constitution channel say Obi bu constitution do. Parliament bottom we yinedi. Parliament so bottom so Obi oye bibia or the office na nyam de before Parliament bottom e jando wide we yinedi. So Obi or compromise the security of this country. Parliament bottom we jina na shishado we yinedi. The Constitution says that for all these, and let me quote that for you. I say, where the president, where the president is removed from office under paragraph C of clause 1 of Article 69 of this Constitution or resigns, he shall be entitled to such pension and other retiring awards and facilities as Parliament may prescribe on the recommendation of the committee referred to in Article 71 of this Constitution. So what the Constitution is doing, that it is not discriminating amongst whichever way you become a past president. It is not. That for your emoluments, for your pension, for whether you resigned or you were removed as president from office or you were only successful for a term, you must have your pension. And I said that if you had addition with you, read tell us the definition for pension. It cannot be that for a system somebody is packaged a pension. He's given his pension. He served, he has done a particular job, he's been given his pension and being treated as former president. And here, that is why if you look at 68, now Kodawa, I say, whilst as former president, he is barred from doing any work of profit because the state takes that responsibility. Control, forward. No, why you're not pension? What that man pension? So yeah, I bring office. I could agent one variant to your disadvantage. A budget throughout because I buy a man not Susie. I cannot see how in the public service someone goes on pension and by a certain arrangement he comes back again into office and then he works to another pension. This Constitution is not envisaging there. When someone becomes a past president, where he has his pension, he will come back again and serve as president and be given another pension. That's not what this Constitution envisages.
Well, the man served one term.
The most appropriate forum.
I don't.
Is the Supreme Court.
I don't.
But he says.
Kwamena, you don't get my point. I get your point. I have said it. Countless number. I'm saying that I've said it countless number. Yeah. That look, Constitution now washishe. Baby me chinje bi aba.
He's done an article on that.
See, the last point I'm saying more Kwamena. The Constitution doesn't clash with itself.
No.
The Constitution your overriding
Even though
provision.
there are areas that it's rank counter.
Your overriding provision. Subject to.
Yeah.
As I mentioned, call FM 57. 57.5. I said the president shall not, while in office as president, be personally liable to any civil or criminal proceedings in court. Then go to the 6. Civil or criminal proceedings may be instituted against a person within 3 years
Upon leaving office.
So I ask the question. Kwamena, you leave office 2020. Okay? Within 3 years, that is up to 2023. If anybody has any civil matter against you, they must bring it.
Or even criminal.
That's what I'm making. So I said first, any civil matter, bring it. If the state can build that solid evidence
Against
and
you.
bring criminal charges from 2020 within 3 years.
Yeah.
So assuming 2022, 2023, now the evidence has been put together and then you are formally charged. Okay? 3 years, you are formally charged. Now you know the justice system doesn't run. Today you go and then
it runs beyond 2023.
2024, now you say you have presented yourself again and you have been re-elected. Here, there's no subject to. So, whilst the criminal proceedings have been instituted against you, you cannot come to office and say, now I want to enjoy the benefit on the 57.5. Where if I'm in office, you cannot institute proceedings against me because one is not subject to the other.
Yes.
So within 2020 up to 2023,
the case will run. It's natural.
But you know the policy rationale. The policy rationale is that the president, whilst he's in office,
should not be
disturbed. So the constitution couldn't have envisaged that you could leave office 4 years, where the constitution has said that in fact if there was any civil matter, any criminal matter, within 3 years it could be instituted against you, and then constitution itself says that you are also eligible to come back and contest when those matters could be run. It will run counter to its own provisions.
Exactly.
I am saying through construction of all these, and there are several. Kwamena say Supreme Court, but if you put
apart from the Supreme Court, you've derailed my discussion.
Oh, Kwame, that's why I say I'm breaking convention.
I'm just being polite.
Kwame, my catch there in the we break convention. Now my catch also there. What the room? Who efficacy? Thousands and thousands and thousands of lawyers. You have the Sankumas, you have the Kwame Akufus, you have the Atefuas, several of them.
The Kizitos.
The only issue is that it's a delicate matter.
Oh, what is delicate matter? Constitutional matter for discussion is a delicate matter.
No, sir, what the political effect of it.
Yes, but that is what it is. If that is what the law is.
If you don't manage it, well, it will be as if, sir.
If that is what the law is, so be it. That is what the law. If that is what the law is, so be it. We cannot, Kwame. We cannot.
What I do know,
yes.
and I want to share with you is
that
share. The people of this country, to quote Kwame Nkrumah, they are not daft.
That aside,
they are not dumb. When they take a decision, they have taken the decision. That pronouncement. I get
otherwise, and the point is that they are not daft, and we do not have any guidance. We don't have to bother ourselves over any guidance.
No, we need guidance.
So that is supreme.
Good. So that's why it must be exercised at the right forum.
Who says that before we go to the right forum?
We can't discuss here.
That's the point.
You have made the point.
That's the point.
You have made the point. So Kwame is saying that let's proceed.
Yeah, okay. Just chip in a minute.
Okay, chip.
Master there. Presentation excellent, nice.
Yeah.
But to us as politicians, and it's so there them Bobby or about.
No.
Oh no! I'm giving you
the political side.
The politics of it in the.
No. We may all have glossed. See, we may all have glossed over it. We may all have. See, when I made reference.
So you go to the Supreme Court.
I'm saying when I made, we'll get there. Once action, course of action.
So you want to win.
I'm saying that once course of action accrues, course of action hasn't accrued yet. It only will accrue when the electoral commission opens its nomination, and then some people decide that we want to go and pick nomination, and then they submit. That's when course of action will accrue. But for now, if you go, it is a matter which
exactly.
Yes, it's not come up yet.
No, but you can go for interpretation.
No, you can go for interpretation.
Anyway, that also can do. But
without going against any individual.
Kwame.
Kwamena.
Why that room? I'm Kwame Mechu Hokaka.
This FM 104.3. Good to meet you.